Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's been having a good semester so far. I did want to touch base because I have had a couple of emails recently for those of you starting to think about your final course presentations and how to use Zoom. So we've used Zoom to do the introductions at the beginning of the course, but this time around it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to have you and all of your teammates on Zoom at the same time presenting one presentation. So it can get a little bit tricky. What I would suggest is sooner rather than later, try to schedule some time where you can all get together to work through the PowerPoint slides and then get on a Zoom call and just walk through it and practice it a few times before you do your final take. It's a little bit more awkward than presenting when you're getting feedback from people that are sitting across from you. So don't be discouraged if you stumble and have to start over again. It's totally normal. So I would definitely make sure that you all schedule plenty of time to practice with one another. So once you get Zoom up, basically the first thing that you want to do, get everybody on the same link and on the same call. And one person is going to be basically the owner and managing the slide deck. And that person, as you go and you start your recording, one of the first things you want to do is go down to your Zoom screen and click on share. It's going to open up basically all of the windows that you could link to, and you're going to want to click on your PowerPoint slides that you have open. You'll share the screen, you'll put it in presentation mode, and then you're all set to go, and the video will go to the top right-hand corner of the screen, and whoever's speaking is the one that's going to show on the video. There's a couple different ways you could do it. There are some setups where you can have all of the, everybody on the team having a video in a different space along the right-hand side, but what happens more often than not is there's one video, and the person that's speaking is going to be the person that comes up on the video. So for those of you that are not speaking to the slides, make sure you're really quiet, because if you drop something or make some noise, it's going to pull up your video. So once you have your slides up, basically, again, then whoever has the slide deck on their desktop will just click through the slide deck and present it. And then hopefully then at the appropriate point, you'll toss it over to one of your colleagues. But again, one individual will be responsible for flipping between slides. So know when those cue points are, when one person is done with their discussion on one slide and ready to go to the next, so that whoever is managing the slides can advance them. So with that, I'm also going to send out in the announcement just a link to another article which kind of gives a step-by-step discussion of how to do a group presentation in Zoom. I'm looking forward to your presentations. As you submit them, I will grade them as soon as I can so that it's not delayed until the very end of the semester. So you're welcome to start working on this and putting it together as soon as possible. Please make sure that you use the feedback that I gave you throughout the course of the semester. In order to get full credit on each one of the different categories, I'll be looking for you to bring in specific examples and tie it to specific course concepts. What I don't want to hear is kind of a vague overview of what you think might happen in your company. I want to know some, different scenarios, pull up some different articles showcasing how your organization has worked with different companies and what that supplier relationship has looked like and how that relates to one of the supplier relationships that we talked about in the course. And you're going to do that for at least 7 out of the 10 different operations management concepts that we've talked about throughout the course. As always, if you have any questions as you are going through this process, please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will be touching base again soon. Bye-bye.